What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. So I'm gonna keep this short, but I just felt the need to touch base on this and give my thoughts. Alec Baldwin, I saw this morning the updates about what happened with him on the set of his movie Rust. Unfortunately, and I want to assume that this was, of course, accidental. Someone was shot on set and killed, and I believe it was the director of photography. Someone else was injured. This was by a prop gun, what was supposed to be a prop gun. He used it, shot it, and unfortunately, it shot someone on set. And it's really tragic. It really, really is. All the way around. All the way around. I saw two pictures of him, clearly distressed, clearly distraught by the whole thing. I was reading a few articles saying that he's fully cooperating, that he's been in touch with. I saw her name, and I do apologize. But the husband of the woman who was shot and unfortunately passed on. He's been in contact with the husband of that woman, and I cannot, like, I saw the images of him. One of them, you saw him on the phone. It looked like he was having like a very distressful conversation on the phone. And then there was another picture of him just hunched over, clearly, like, it broke my heart to see those images. Just I would never understand what that feels like. I don't ever want to know what that feels like, but I can only imagine the guilt that he feels. And again, I'm almost positive that this was accidental. You don't go in there saying, oh, this is what I'm going to do for the day as an actor. It's just crazy because I don't like guns. I don't. If I ever had to have one to protect my family, my husband, my kids, by any means necessary, I will do what I have to. But I don't like guns. I'm not an actress, but I have acted before, and I have had to use a gun on set. And granted, it wasn't one that, I believe it was a BB gun. It wasn't even a real gun that shot blanks. But even then, it felt kind of weird. Just, I don't know. Like, I've never liked guns. But when it comes to being an actor and being on set and things like that, of course, as an actor, I'm pretty sure they have, especially when it comes to action movies and things like that, thrillers, there's probably some clauses, some type of contracts that you have to sign. You have to go in there probably saying to yourself, okay, I may get hurt. I may get a few bruises. I may break my arm. I may, things like this happen. But I don't think that as an actor, you ever go in saying to yourself, somebody's going to get shot on set today, or I'm going to shoot a gun and it's going to hurt someone. Or you don't think like that. You get up in the morning and you say goodbye to your family, and you get on set, and it's a shooting day. No pun intended, but it's a day to shoot a movie, just like any other day, depending on how long, this movie is being shot. And that's the last thing on your mind, and it's really scary to think about that. As you guys know, Tyrone's an actor, and, I don't ever think about that because he's been on set and had to, had props and things like that. But it's one of those things where I don't know, like, you just don't think about that, so it's very tragic to have something like that happen on set. And I feel like I don't know the full story. The story is still developing, but I don't know what the protocols are for checking props and things like that on set. It seems to me like this may have not been checked. It could have been, I think there was, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember if I saw something along the lines of something was lodged, or it really was in fact a blank that was shot and it actually hurt someone. Um, Again, I don't know what the protocols are, but I feel like there should be strict protocols on checking um, these props, especially when it comes to weapons and guns and things like that. You know, whether there's something lodged in there, whether there's something stuck, whether there's a real bullet when there should have been blanks, or, you know, none at all. I feel like maybe as an, you know, as a special effects person, maybe you can, I don't know, like this is just me talking, but this is just my imagination. Like if you're so good at special effects when it comes to movies, can you make it seem as though the gun really did go off when behind the scenes they never even pulled a trigger? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, that's just me thinking. I don't know much of anything about, you know, being on set and acting and things like that, but I'm almost positive that a lot of people feel like there should be stricter protocols on checking these things and making sure that, you know, before anyone handles any props when it comes to guns and things like that, check them, unload them, make sure that they are really fully blanks, make sure that there's nothing stuck in there that can cause harm to anybody, make sure that nothing can backfire. Granted, some things may not be predicted, but you can take extra precaution checklists and make sure that, look, I checked it, it was this many blanks in the gun, there was nothing lodged, we cleaned it out, we took it apart and put it back together. Like whatever the case may be, you know, I think that more they should have probably checked it, but again, we don't know anything. The story is still developing. But it's really, really sad. It's really sad on all parts, on all people involved. Whatever other actors were on set, Alec Baldwin, the families of the victims, you know, the directors, everyone, you know, is going through it right now, I'm sure. And it's really sad. My heart goes out to them. Yeah, I just felt like I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the situation as it's still, you know, still unfolding. Yeah, but in any case, there you guys have it. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel. If you handled anything like this before, if you're an actor, if you're not, if you feel that there should be stronger protocols, if you know anything about the protocols, share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like and share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later.